All right. What's up? I'm Red. How you doing, man? Oh, I'm just getting music and everything started here. What is this? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting started now. I am in the Discord for anyone who wanted to join and drop down. You can do that. Twitch, YouTube, it doesn't matter. YouTube's probably going to be pretty popular because of Josh's recent video. Let's just get my fraps up so we can see what the... So you can see FPS when we look at our peppers drops down to 10. It's great. Let's see. I guess we don't really need the counter right now. We can always put it back up if we need to. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I'm really curious to see what other people have made. We have like unlimited flying, so... Wait, this building is like all crooked. Because they didn't place the foundation down first, they had to reform all of the walls. They're all like screwed up. Thank you, Smolk I14. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. We're taking a look at some of these disastrous builds here. There's a bunch of them here, so we just gotta find them all. Let's see. This one's not too bad. Didn't quite line up all the way. Like they use peppers as the dirt. Peppers! Yes! Ugh. They made it so small I can't even get in. I can't get into the house. Yeah! Try to fly in, I guess. They made it too small. Your head just collides with the roof. You can't get in. Oh man, that's great. Alright, I think there's some more. I haven't gotten on since Friday, so I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more built here. We just have to find them. Oh, someone built a single wall. I mean, how can you call this like a landform? Look, they just basically took out a cylinder and stretched it. Like, how is that even? How is that even like supposed to look good? Someone built everything out of wood. Or at least I can get in and out of this house. Alright, I think this is a gigabear? Yeah. These plots suck. Yeah, I mean, they're freaking tiny, right? And these are like the medium plots too. Look, like they're so small. We get our horrible frames per second because of our 11,000 peppers. But we have unlimited resources now, so we can do as many peppers as we want to. Everyone is still a ball. Yes, that is correct. Everyone is still a ball. I don't even know if anyone's even online right now. I haven't seen anyone where it says welcome. So these are the large plots, the largest ones for like the Dream Arch guys right here. He made a bouncy castle where you actually bounce. That can be like a remote. Oh look, he made a TV. Interesting. DreamWorld is why we small devs can't have anything nice. Agreed. He also made this like for giants too. Glad people spoke out about the small plots. Exactly. I'm waiting for Unreal devs to sue this if any assets are stolen. Pretty sure there are several assets stolen, at least in their video that they made. There's definitely stolen assets. Now it's arguable because they didn't actually put that into their game if that is still suable because it's not in their game, but because it's kind of, you know, still promoting something that you don't actually have, right? So in that aspect it totally could be. Something I would enjoy not as a game. Hold on, scrolls too fast. But as reverse engineering project, kind of would be like to see what makes this game tick. I mean, all of their stuff from their actual, you can actually see everything in there. Well, let me get to it here so we can show you what it's like here. Yeah. Here. So you can actually see Asylum. That is their original name for this game, or it's whatever you want to call it, which they started a year ago. They still haven't changed the name of it. So you can go and see, like, look, they have the Voxel plugin Pro, all the different packs. You can go in, you can actually see all the stuff that they have. Elysium. So I mean, like, nothing is encoded or anything, nothing is protected, everything is just straight up there, which is why you can use Cheat Engine and get yourself unlimited resources. It's ridiculous. They use the horrible voxel terrain. That's because they can't figure out how to get any other terrain on there. DreamWorld is just a strong reputation. Yeah. They use stock worlds as advertisements, just copyright infringement. Exactly. Someone already did that. Yeah. Show them the music email too. Yes. Let me pull that up here. Hold on 1 second. I gotta find it real quick. All right. So here is the. I gotta open up the original here. So here's their music that you use in game. This is the company that owns the music here. So you can see we have a number of users using our platform, but nothing under the name of DreamWorld. Nor, now to be fair, you know, they may have used a different name, but if they did receive a license from, they would be able to prove it by proving in their license code. It's possible to have their license from us under a different username, but at this point it seems very unlikely, as they would reach out to us, giving as many people online calling them a scam. Until we hear from them, we think it's probably a scam. This is coming from the music, or the music in-game, guys. This is nothing, this is like, so when the music from inside the game, the people who make the music say it's probably a scam, it's usually not a good sign. They're not saying anything and stealth banning people, correct? Yep. Unless you're a backer. If you're a backer of the program, they're leaving, like, then they're leaving you in there. Which, you know, I'm shocked that I'm still in there, to be honest. The word dev belongs in the trash with this game. No, their title that they give themselves, dev, should be in the trash, not developers in general. Developers have nothing to do with this. Is that Zach and Garrison are the ones that are saying that they're considering themselves devs, and Zach saying that he has 9 years of game development. It's a flat out lie. Anybody mind throwing me the files? Fine if you don't want. You can't get, you have to have a key for one, and the keys, they did change it. So in Josh's video he said that they're not linked to computers. They actually are now. So you can only, even if you are like legitimately the same person, if you don't have the same computer, then it will not allow you to get in the game. So sometimes, like, I've hacked, or I've leaked my key a couple of times on some of my videos, and no one can get in anyways. It doesn't matter. I'm still here with the joke name for weeks. Yeah. This has pissed me off as indie dev, but not much we can do about it. Yep. Well, it'd be a good thing if these guys get scammed, or not scammed, if they get sued, right? Whoa. So if they get sued, then, you know, that's actually good for indie games. It, you know, puts a little bit of accountability on people and saying like, hey, look, you know, they're not sued. This is actually a legitimate thing. I can't even get in this house. Can see everything in it though. It's kind of cool. Peppers, yes, peppers. I know about the keys. I just want to see the code. I have a mega uplink, but again, it's 7.9 gigs, and you can only download like 5, I think, in 24 hours, unless you have one of their, unless you have the premium or whatever. But if you just let it run, you will eventually get it. I don't have the other, I don't have it hosted anywhere else. Let me get you the link. Hold on one second, guys. IP swap if you got VPN. I don't have a VPN at the moment. Give me 1 second here to get the link for you. Alright, here's the mega link for you for the files. Like I said, I think they have a cap on only 5 gigs in 24 hours. But I'm not exactly how, you know, that works. Okay. They release this, but they can't secure it. Exactly. So you can use Cheat Engine to get whatever you want on resources. They did do a minor update that actually made it so you can't infinitely scale things anymore. In one way, at least. Through Cheat Engine, you can't scale things unlimited anymore. Has Unreal Engine released anything publicly about it? No, they have not. They're still mounting all of the information about it. But I can tell you there are several claims already out about it. So here's the edge of the city. It's literally just a wall. 1,000-meter wall. Let's crash the server. I want to see this game bite it. I mean, yeah, we have like 11,000 assets over in our small plot, which is like right next to the city square. Yeah, you like how we're running while we're flying? It's great. and like the video is like not even in our face, like it's bad. Can we see some other people's buildings too? Yep, I'm looking to see if there's any that are around the outside, because people that didn't get building plots built around the outside. We're gonna check around the outside real fast, see what people have. All of the stuff that look at this, look, someone terraformed this whole area and removed all the land and created a monkey. So when you terraform, you can actually raise and lower the land, so you can either go down or raise it up, and you can actually speed hack with cheat engine. You know where it legitimately says speed hack on cheat engine, you just click it and it will speed hack for you. It's great. Did you break the game already? We're still in the process if we want to do anything more on our peppers, but we have 11,000 peppers already. They couldn't steal a flying animation? No, they have 0 animations. All the animations are stock animations that were put into the game generically already. Default character, you can't get better ones at Maximo with animations for free. I mean, they even showed the different characters for the Kickstarter, right? Those are all the characters they wanted to have choosable, but nope, you're just the standard mannequin because they can't figure out how to do anything else, and then they can't figure out how to check one box which says allow people to see, you know, the way your characters are too. So like everyone is still a ball. It's great. You love to eat chicken with rice. I agree. I really like chicken with rice too. Teriyaki chicken is really, really good with rice. Orange chicken, really good with rice. So, gigantic dirt cone. This is the Candyland area. Can't wait to see this alpha is. Oh, it's terrible. We're flying around with hacked resources. I guess you can't really call it hacking if like anyone can do it. Honestly, the fog is the worst thing. Exactly. Well, the thing is like they basically put the fog in there because they thought it would improve the performance, because it would, you know, they were thinking that it would block assets. Problem is it doesn't. Oh look, there's a new player. It doesn't do anything with assets, right? So it has 0. The only thing there is blocking and giving you the perception that it's generating the world. No, this is already generated. When you load in, like, it's now taking longer to load into the game because there's so many assets already in the game. Like, it takes me like a minute to get to into the loading. So here's someone basically just created a million things on top of each other. Created this gigantic pillar. So they terraformed the land all the way up here and then created a tunnel that falls all the way down. No fall damage. People got stuck in here, they couldn't figure out how to get out. This has to be made in blueprints with no CC code plus. That's, I believe that's, I think it's actually only done in C++. I don't think it's done in C#. Is everything store-bought? Yes. Slash maybe stolen. Most likely stolen. So we can actually Give me 1 second here. We're gonna watch this. We just gave ourselves a speed hack of 500 here. Make ourselves a crystal shovel, and here we go. Can you get a refund? No, there's no refund. I mean, you can always contest it through your credit card company, right? I think you have like 3 months. You have like 3 months to contest it. What is the deal with GigaBear? I keep hearing him mentioned, but have no context around who he is. I don't know enough to give you information about that. Apparently, he is very well known in the gaming industry for better or worse. Leave it at that. What is people should file chargebacks? Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, do some chargebacks. You could easily do a chargeback with this game because they did not give what they promised. Wow, look at all this iron ore. Someone made a mine. Just go a little bit speed hacked. There we go. What about the people that got super scam bundled 2000 plus? Well, I'm sure they could probably charge back. I'm sure. Imagine if every backer disputes purchases with credit card. Well, if enough people do it, you know, basically Kickstarter is gonna, you know, get very upset and probably have to do a refund anyways of everyone. That's just an assumption though. I'm not for sure for that, but I would assume that would probably be true. Immediate bankruptcy. Yeah. Let's see. So we have this building here that someone made. It's completely empty. This is GigaBear. He's a $2,000 backer, so he built this. It's a bouncy castle inside. Let's see if we can find some other plots. These are the buildings. There's literally no collision with them. Like, we just go right through them. It's great. Great game. This is the weirdest I've ever saw. Yeah. We have minerals at home. Yeah. So here's the Pantheon, guys. The Pantheon that looked awesome with, you know, the Colosseum in there, line of text with all the backers, and then look, we get nothing. We get plaque in progress, large text, medium text, and that's it. There's nothing else. We get giant upscaled books which don't look good when they're like really upscaled. Like, look at this. This is terrible. These books wouldn't look that bad if they were, you know, legitimately their correct size. And these books would look amazing at their proper size. It's crazy. Decorate the huge bear. Oh, I could do that. We could do that. We could put like a poop on his head or something. And then they have like these random pots and everything in here. I mean, like, how this is nothing like what they said it was gonna be like. And then these buildings, look at all the different type of architecture, right? We got like modern. Is this 2 buildings put together? No, it's like modern Roman style. I don't know. Then we have like super modern. We got early goth, like middle age. We got some Roman here. We're losing frames here because my building plot's like right there. So, and then they put buildings on top of buildings. Like, really? Like, they even like, oh man, it's just terrible. So here's our building plot right here. It's giving us 5 frames per second. because of all of our peppers in here. Great. You know what? This is the lesson for Kickstart. Maybe now they will do some screening before green light scams like this. I doubt it. They still make money off of it. That's why. Kickstarter makes a ton of money off of these things. Here's the PvP arena. It's like cheese, melted cheese on the bottom, and if you go into it, it teleports you out. And when you hit someone, it goes, it's really bad. Did they say any word after this release? They said that they're planning every week another release. Every week, apparently. We got this nice little. Really, this is like plot's like completely hidden. What do we got? Looks like they made a bar, a restaurant. Can we get in? No, they have all the doors on. They used every inch in their plot, though. Oh no, they have this side area, but playing Uno with assets, exactly. Not even 390 can run. No, it can't. I mean, this isn't a 390. I wish I had like a 390. Dude, I actually want just the 360. 360 would be really nice. No, we're running on a 960 because I don't have any money. I'm poor. Oh, another player joined. Again, you couldn't see it because the fog is the same color as the text, and they couldn't, you know, put an outline around it so you can see it. Here's a bunch of smaller stuff. Get a 1660 Ti. Yeah, but a 1660 Ti right now is like $1,000. That's the problem. Everything right now is super inflated, and it's going to be inflated for at least another year. So I'll stay with my 960 at the moment. I just don't want to pay for anything else. Look at this. You can't even get their roof to be on correctly. They leave their door open. They did. I can't even get in it. I have to turn the speed heck off to be able to fly, because I can't click my mouse that fast. You go for rank 1 in DreamWorld? There is no rank in there. My 1050 Ti is like 2000. Exactly. It's crazy. Why do you play so much if you don't like it? To make it aware for everyone out there that this is what you would be getting if you actually had it. That's why. To let you know, like, this is what a scam looks like. Make people aware of what's happening. And we actually started playing just to break it, right? So we did this. Can't even get into my area. This is 11,000 something, 11,000 peppers. And you can see we're at 5 frames per second. So, and I mean, this renders for a very long distance. So I mean, look, we got 160. We look over towards our peppers. Boom, drops us to 15. Really bad. So why are we in here? To show you that with just 11,000 assets, the server can't handle it. How do they think they can handle millions of players? Add more peppers? We'll probably do that. People wanted to see what other people have built. I'm legitimately curious how they even made this game render so badly and slowly, because it's just a mash of stuff trying to run on a horrible PC with no optimization. That's why. There are more plots over here somewhere. Look at these gigantic white blocks. Like, they have zero purpose. They're just there. But there are plots over here somewhere, I think. New player has joined. I have no idea. Try to crash the server with peppers. I've tried. It just takes so long. I need like an auto clicker or something to get all these peppers going. Let's see if we can find a player. Is there a player here? Here's a player. Here you go. Here's a player model, guys. There's a player model for you. Where's the pirate ships? There are no pirate ships. They didn't put anything of that in here because they can't, because they didn't pay for it. They didn't pay for that asset. Did they say anything about people trashing the game? They're trying to ignore it. The DreamWorld does not check requests sent by players. You can theoretically make a script that will infinitely send place peppers requests, so you won't need to click. That is true. You probably could, but I do not have that ability. I am not versed in that. Did they ever say it would run good at millions of players? I mean, it could run 1 million for a nanosecond before burning and still be classed as doing it. No, I don't even think it could get to 10,000 players. I don't think it could. Did you manage to find the dragon from the trailer at least? There's no dragon. They don't have any NPCs, any players, or like outside of actual people. There's nothing. This is a player model. So this is what happens when you have the mannequin, the default mannequin, and you don't check the box that says show everyone like your own, like what you see. So if you don't do that, it turns into a ball and puts the texture of the mannequin on the ball. Again, that when they move, you can't see which direction they're looking because the texture is always facing north, whatever direction north is considered. So they can, like, if I'm turning like this, they just see a ball looking just like that. Doesn't matter if I'm turning or not, it will always face that direction. No pets, no mounts, no nothing. There's nothing in there. Other players gotta catch them all. Yep, exactly. This is like one of those JoJo games on Roblox where all the items just blow up in the server and inventory. Yep. So here's the bad part about this. I have to turn off the speed hexer. So if we go here and we open up a pepper, we don't want a crystal pepper, we want the default one because it's green. I'm gonna size this to the correct size. One more. Yeah. Millions of poundings, that's why it runs like crap. Hitbox models are meant for cinema. Yep, exactly. Yeah, these ones over here are made for cinema. They're not made for anything else. So here's what happens when I place a pepper. Okay, we place a pepper. Okay, so we have what 2042. We need to keep track of that because I like to know how many peppers we have in here. And then we currently have, how many do we currently have, guys? 11,700, is that right? Yeah, 11,700. Okay. That way I can update this later on. Yeah, I really don't see this running 100 people at once. Yeah, I don't think it could either. I'm out. I need it. I need my sanity. What is this? 2402 starting soil. Thank you. Makes me miss Roblox. I love stolen assets. They make great hint. Yes. Beer bag. Holy peppers, Batman. Yeah. So we need to make sure we're in the right spot here too. I think we need to be like right here. Is that too small? I think that's one too small. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is, I have to warn everyone about epilepsy. If you have epilepsy, please be aware. Every time I place a pepper, it makes my area go crystal colored. So every time we click, it makes it go crystal colored. And then we just lag because we have so many. A new person joined, so we lagged. Isn't that great? Miss Pacifist, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. League of Angle Geometry. Did you legit back this? I did. I did. Do I regret backing it? Absolutely. Don't worry. We're getting our money back. I think I have an auto clicker somewhere. Maybe not. Oh. I don't have one, unfortunately. A dream pepper. What is this crystal pepper? So any one of the objects you make, you can turn it into any one of the base ones here. You can't even see which one's highlighted. Like if I click crystal, it doesn't show you it's crystal. If I click wood, it's still exactly the same. So you have no idea what you're building until you actually build it. See, there's a dirt pepper. I can't even get rid of it. There it goes. I mean, it's on Google Drive. Anyone can get it. Yes, it is, but it is locked to like your email. Right, so anyone who, if you had an email in there, then you can get it. Otherwise, they actually did, you know, protect it in that sense. What's the most players you've seen online? I've seen like actual balls in my actual screen, 5. But I know there were more than that on Friday when this came out. You have it on torrent network now? No, yeah. Yes, someone's hosting it on a torrent. I don't know that link though, so I don't have that link. GitHub exists for a reason. True. But I think you're limited on like what your upload is for GitHub, right? Without like as a free person. They can DMC assets. Where'd that go? From there, sadly. Yeah, they can. I've seen millions in my game. Millions of players. That's what they claim. My brother was watching with me and now he's dancing on the floor. So is this just an exploit that flashing, or is it the game? That's how they designed it. Yeah, so I'm sorry guys. The flashing is because every time I place something down, it's telling me the area that I can build in. I cannot build outside of this box. So every time I place a pepper and hold the pepper out, it says, oh, well, you have to make sure to stay within that area. So we're making a giant pepper out of peppers. This game is like two stoners opened up Unreal Engine in one of their trips. Yeah, I mean, this is terrible. Like, if you're in the plot, you should know that you aren't going to be able to build outside of it. Having it like reappear and disappear every single time you place an item or an asset gets extremely annoying. But yes, if you have epilepsy, please be aware of that. Like, please be careful. I'm not doing this to attack certain people. We're doing this to overload their servers. Make it so that they basically just overload everything here. We're gonna have to make sure that we have a door so we can get in and out of it though. Why aren't you more people talking about this scan? Why aren't more people talking about this scan? There's a lot of people talking about it. If like, I have the analytics for YouTube, and in the past month, DreamWorld has been searched 2.13 million times on YouTube. 2.13 million times. That's how many times it's been searched for. Pretty insane. Why are you wasting your time on this garbage? So you guys can see what it actually looks like. And plus people wanted to see the other buildings that people have placed down and built. I've heard a lot about this game now. YouTube is full of it. Yeah, there's a lot of people covering it. Callum, Kira, Josh Hayes. I've covered it. I was on the other side of the fence until recently. Did I switch my stance? Yes. Do I regret switching my stance to being against the game? Absolutely not. Do I regret backing this project at first? Absolutely. More pepperinos, yes, more pepperinos. We are, we placed another 1,000 already. So we're at 12,700. Let's hope you can get your money back. Oh, you just back charge it through your bank. You have like 100 days or so with most banks to back charge something. Yeah. Good night. Yes. I already have. Dude, this is major character development. Starting as a supporter and coming into reality with the true garbage this is. This anime is intense. Yeah, I mean, you know, no one's perfect, right? So, you know, I admit it. I did fall for it. As soon as I made the Q&A video, I started looking at other people. So that's when I started looking at Kira's videos and Callum's videos and actually looking at them and researching them and looking at them. For about 2 weeks after the Q&A that I did, I was still like for the game until about 2 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago. Then I was like, you know, nope, not really for this game anymore. Let's just see what happens in the alpha. And then like we'll see if, you know, what's gonna happen. And once the alpha hit, it's like, no, there's no way. There's no way. Like, these are two guys who have no idea what they're doing, trying to create a game that they basically are trying to get assets and just plug them in together and say, hey, look, it works, we have a game. For I thought you were shilling just so you could get access to alpha and then blow the lid off of everything. No, I actually legitimately, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I legitimately was back in the program, or the, you know, this company and this game, and actually wanted it to succeed. If they could, which these guys cannot, but if an actual game company were to take the ideas that they have and actually implement them into a game, it would be a pretty fun game. Problem is, this is not a legitimate company. These guys have no idea how to game develop, nor do they have any developers on their team that are any developers or designers or anything. So it's not possible for them. They're just doing it for an asset flip and to get a lot of money off of Y Combinator. Get hundreds of thousands of dollars from Y Combinator and the people inside of it. That's what this is for. Are they even a company? They are actually a company. They are actually a company, yes. They are registered as a company in Colorado, I believe. Hey man, just quick stop by to pay respect for changing your stance. I think it takes a lot of courage to do that, especially with a public audience. It does, but you know what? I'm an honest person. I'll say it how I believe it is. And I will stand by my, you know, my mistakes. I admit my mistakes. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. So I appreciate you dropping by, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So many peppers. Also, you're doing an awesome work, dude. Thanks for exposing this monstrosity that can barely be considered shovelware. Yeah. Yes. Mind you, all of these items that are in here are all items that come with it. They're all like included in the packs that you can get. They're all the free assets. There's a reason proper companies haven't built a game with what they imagine time and cost would not be worth it. Exactly. Yep. The game is so buggy and it flashes every time you put a pepper. That's actually as intended. Yes, it is intended. Every time it flashes, so this is anywhere that, see how like if I bring my pepper outside of it, I cannot build out there. So it's saying you can't build there. So anytime I bring a pepper on the inside and I place something on the inside, it says, okay, you know where your area is now. I don't need to show you where your area is. And then says, okay, but every time you place a new item, it's like, oh, make sure you're placing it inside that box. Because if you're not placing it inside that box, you're not going to be able to place it. So every single time we place an item, it does that. Now, it's very annoying. What they should do, which, you know, if it was a true game, mind you, if it was a true game, they would take this box out of here and they would make the texture change of color if it goes outside of the area. So instead of being green, they would make it red, or they would fade it or something, like to make it so that you could see that you're outside of your building area. There's no oversight in here. This is as designed, guys. This is how they designed it. There's no oversight here. They did this to produce an alpha. And I can guarantee you in the next like 2 weeks, they're going to put in somehow pets and mounts, which are the only things left for them to say that, look, we produced what we were supposed to on the Kickstarter. At least they could add a timer. I think there is no need to remind players every time to place a block. Exactly. But the thing is they don't care. They don't care about that. All they care about is getting the, you know, money that they're the backers' money. What's up, B667? How you doing, man? Even Twitch founder backed this crap. Yes. So the reason, like, the way that Y Combinator works is you have the first round, which is basically friends and family, right? So a lot of friends and family back the project with the guarantee that they're going to get their money back, like shortly after. And so they got all this money and then they paid them back. But to pay them back, Y Combinator takes out a price from all of the sales, right? So because they take out a price from the sales, they needed some way to fund it. So how do they fund that? We're assuming it's through, that's why they did the Kickstarter. We don't know for sure, but that's our assumption, is that to pay back the people that they got their friends and families to invest in the game so they could back pay them. Basically the money that they put in was through the Kickstarter so that they could pay the fees that would normally go to Y Combinator. Is Y Combinator looking into it? They better be. They better be. I mean, this is a big problem, because, you know, Y Combinator could probably care less about the money. I mean, they're Silicon Valley, right? They could care less about the money. It's the issue is their reputation. Their reputation is worth more than money. So Y Combinator is a very prestigious company, and the fact that, you know, they let in this company that is not like a legitimate company, right? It's not one that's gonna make any money or anything. Like, they basically skipped all of the gates and hurdles to get into the game. They're letting them in. Now anyone who's already in there that would normally want to back anyone who gets in there, because they only have like a 1.6% ratio of letting people in don't want to do that anymore, right? They're basically saying, hey, you know, well, if you're letting in these companies that don't go through any of the, you know, vetting processes, why would I want to invest in anything in here? So guess who loses a lot more money? Y Combinator. And also everyone who's in there will be like, well, this is, you know, why I can't trust you guys anymore, so your company is basically gonna fall to pieces. So this is a big issue for Y Combinator, and the fact that everything is just falling into pieces is like not good. If they would have stayed off of Kickstarter, I think their scam wouldn't matter, because Silicon Valley is a huge, like, multi-million-dollar place, and they could care less about the money, right? They just invest in something, hopefully that'll be good. It's like penny stocks on crypto, right? You put it in on, like, for instance, like Shiba. You put it in Shiba when it was like first started, and then like you increase your fold like 4,000 and jump out like right away. Like, it's kind of the same idea. These companies in Silicon Valley are, you know, hoping that maybe by investing in one of these companies early on, that company will become a huge success. But that's why they, on Y Combinator, after they have the friends and family, Y Combinator gives them their seed money, which is like $120,000 to $125,000. And then the companies see that and they're like, oh, well, look, you know, they were able to raise this much money for the friends and family. This must be a really good thing. They look into it just a little bit from what they see and say, oh, well, they say they can do all these things. Let's see if they can do it, and give them a ton of money. Yeah, this is why it's called gambling. Exactly. And that's what they do. Like, Silicon Valley is a lot of gambling. That's what they do. And the fact that they're in Y Combinator gives them that already prestigious look, because they already went through the vetting process, which they did not. Then they basically can get a lot of money. So then they get a lot of money. As long as they do everything they say in Kickstarter, they can disappear. That's how it is. So there's still some things they have to do inside the Kickstarter to be able to get that. I'm still holding my SHIB, only got like 200 in it. If it 10x is long-term, works for me. Exactly. Like, you're gambling to hopefully, you know, it'll go up, right? How's it going, Lulu Barrett? Wow, I totally butchered your name. I'm sorry. News.Y Combinator. Yep. They have a job opening for the game team on their Y Combinator page. Yes, they do. And their reason for that is because they actually need a developer so that they can get the things that they want to put into the game. Well, I use that term loosely. So if they can get everything that they want from their Kickstarter in there, then they can. The other issue here is that if they, you know, most developers are going to see this and they're not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Why? Because they're going to do their research and they're going to find out about the company and everything bad that's going on about this. Not until Kimberly gets home. And they're gonna look at everything and they're gonna see, oh, well, if they're stealing assets from the asset store, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, because they don't want to lose their developer license from Unreal Engine. So they're like, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna, you know, forget that. I'm not gonna join this company. So no developer who does their research or designer is gonna, you know, even work for this company. It's not gonna happen. You came from Josh's video, just wanted to say, oh, it scrolled up too fast. I find it noble and hilarious joke. I wanted to say I find this a noble and hilarious joke to take this down. Yes. Applies for the lulz. You could totally apply. They might call you too. They got 2 new devs. No, they didn't. You need this spiffing Brit to bring this down. Yes, exactly. Yes, yes. This game reminds me a lot of the Unity project I made when I was 11. Looks bad, buggy, and laggy. Very. People are actually working for these clowns? No, there's no one working for them at the moment. Can I macro it? I probably could, but I just don't have a macro for it right now. This is the worse than Scratch games when I was 9. Even Discord mods called it off. Yes, there used to be like 7 Discord mods, and now it's down to, what is it down to? I'm still in their Discord, which is shocking. 1. There's 1 mod on right now, and there used to be like 7 all the time. Now it's down to 1 mod in their Discord. Does anyone have an invite to their Discord? Yeah, here you go. I'll give you an invite to the Discord if you want it. There you go. Here's their Discord if you want to go in there.
When I was in the sink, I got it off, but whipping it off me.
That's okay. Good job.
It didn't even hurt.
Oh, good. No, Giga is not a mod. Giga's not a mod. He's just a the Dream Archers are the people who did $2,000 and back. He's not a mod. I doubt they even watch a lot of YouTubers. It also left them. Yes, my son. He is turning 5 in July. All right. So there's our pepper. Oh. 9 frames per second. Beautiful. All right, how many did we use? We used we got to be able to place 6 more here. There we go. All right, so we used, how many was that? 3,402. So we have 2, 0, 1, 12, 15, 15,102. Not that many. There we go. Maybe they changed the 1 million players to 1 million peppers. Well, I mean, look at the performance like difference. Like we go from 81 while looking at the city down to 10. It's great. I considered applying to their job. Severely career limited move. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I wouldn't even, if they even offer you anything, I would be curious. Oh, someone said that they applied and they offered them like below minimum wage, which is amazing. Since you are in the Discord, can you verify that what Tora said? Where? Just plaster scam everywhere if you can. If you want to get banned, that's a good way to do it. If you want to see, oh, actually, they do have a new person on their team. MWRK. Who the heck is that? MWRK. They just joined. They joined in November. They joined the DreamWorld Discord in November of last year. They have nothing else. They don't have any posts on here. They don't have any, they never said any chat or anything since after 5.14 when they nuked their entire server. Those peppers have great LODs, yes. 2 new members should have the dream team role. I haven't seen them yet. Did they put it in there? Did they update their news yet? See if they have. I don't think they've updated like who their actual members are right now. Yeah, they haven't updated the names yet. They just gave him a title, I guess. That's great. They haven't said anything in chat. Their offer is likely payment and exposure. I mean, look at the exposure they are currently getting all over the place. Yeah, but this is not good exposure. This is really bad exposure. You're still forcing yourself through this, dude? Respect. Yeah. This and a Lotus. Yep. Right, Scam and Peppers. No, because then they'll know it'll be me. I want to legitimately, like, see what happens over the next, like, couple of weeks. Until they, like, completely disappear. How's it going, man? 10 million peppers. Get ready, boys. I don't think I could do 10 million. Well, actually, I might be able to if I got a clicker, right?
Still going for it, huh?
Yeah.
My god, dude.
Yeah, I've already given myself all the materials. You can see it. You can do it with Cheat Engine. It's super easy. You just type in whatever number you want, search all, and then you can. It shows you like right away.
It actually so the cheat engine actually works.
Yes, the Cheat Engine actually works. Yep. How many more peppers until the server is destroyed? I mean, it already pretty much is. Every asset we add adds more time for people to load into the game. I will only fund you if you talk about your girlfriend leaving you. I don't have a girlfriend, I have a wife. We've been married almost 10 years. This is Corona 2020 quality. Yes. I mean, that's pretty much what they did, right? Corona hit and then they started creating this game. If they haven't been active at all, feels like fake people, to be honest. As the devs, you would at least introduce yourself. Exactly! That's my point. They haven't said anything in any of the chats. It's like, well, then... are you actually a person? Peppers are a pretty spicy idea. Nice pun, I love it. We're still at double digits. We gotta lower those numbers, boys. These are rookie numbers. If you really like plays Peppers, this is maybe in fact be the last game you play. Yes. If we get closer, we get single digits. There we go. We're single digits. 9.
You're out of your mind, my dude.
Yes, I am. It's insane.
Just get a clicker and literally paint the floor of your plot green. With
Yes.
I just looked at what. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've made a pepper house. A pepper.
9 FPS though.
9 FPS.
Build
yeah.
every wall. Get all three. Do like 3D sculpture. Make like a dragon out of peppers. Or your logo.
For even worse performance, different types of assets inside the peppers might help. Yes, but this is like my this is my meme is peppers.
I wonder how many you'll have to place before literally your frame rate's gonna tank to the point of non-functional.
I have no idea. I mean, we already are at like 9, 8. There's 8 frames right there.
Everyone who
It's
logs
beautiful.
into the alpha gets to enjoy a frame rate drop.
Yeah, I mean, we're really close to the starting points right here. So we're like almost directly in eyesight of the peppers. It's so if a building is in the way, then it doesn't affect it. But as soon as the the building is not in the way. So if we move right here, like it affects it.
Did I give you some credit? That's a pretty smooth, free-form dome.
Yeah, I stood in one spot.
Wow.
Pepper World. Assets with more polygons will hurt the performance more and faster. Yes, I know that. But I wanted a small one with a bunch of assets. That's why we did that one.
So you can't build just anywhere, right? Like you're limited to your plot.
That's correct. If I try building out here, it says it won't let me.
Right? You get the
Yeah,
blue
so-
box.
Yeah.
One thing that honestly surprises me so far, like well, you have access to this, so you might know what's going on. But how come you have you're growing in popularity because of this?
Yes.
Undeniably, a lot of folks watching this mess right now, which is great. Great content, by the way. And how come these guys haven't managed to, I don't know, ban you or find a way of preventing you from reaching the game again? Because it's on YouTube and on Twitch.
Yep.
They have your name right there.
Yep.
What is going on? How the hell are they? What?
I don't know. I was legitimately shocked that I did not get banned after my video on the 20th, which was the day before they officially launched their alpha for 400 plus people. I don't know. I'm still there. I'm still able to get in the game. I don't know. Maybe they don't know how to. I don't know.
Or it just legitimately shows they don't care.
It could be that too. Or they might think, oh, maybe this is a good way to stress our game.
Nah, if
I have no idea.
If they actually had that type of thought, they wouldn't be in such a crusade with other YouTubers, right?
So the question was, can you write a message in the sky so big anyone will see when they look up? The answer is no, because you have this fog wall. This fog wall is actually a circle completely around you. So you wouldn't be able to see it. And you can't build anything up here.
So your plot's limited on the y-axis?
Yes. Your plot is, see, look, it's just a white cloud behind me, and you can see everything load in after. So yeah, so my plot is only, it's a square, right? I think it's a 3x3x3 or something like that. They don't come about their quote-unquote game, that's why, exactly, yeah. Maybe they did not code in banning. Well, all they have to do is just remove the key, right? And then they couldn't get on. It's the keys are shared, that's why they would have issues, as well as if they ban you, the keys are not shared, they are individually made per person, and they actually did change it, so you, it is linked to your computer.
Oh, they fixed that?
Yes. If you ban you can take it to Kickstarter and they have to make a case to them. That's true. So that's probably why they aren't banning me then. Yes, 8 FPS, yes.
Wow.
For a Spotify website it sucks. Yeah, it does. Just spell out DreamWorld sucks with peppers. I don't want to do that. I don't want to like put myself like in their you know, eyes, more in their eyes than I already am. I
Troll
mean,
in the opposite direction, right? I heart
If you
DreamWorld.
are at
yes.
all, that's the thing.
Someone who gave money for this and can't build all the way up. Well, no, see, the thing is this is just inside the city. So inside the city you have your own plot. If you go outside the city, let's increase our movement speed here. Here we go. Let's increase it here. There we go. Go off the edge. Now we can build anything out here. We can put anything we want out here.
I mean, you could always try to find whatever value determines if you are able to build in a certain place or not.
Yeah.
Cheap engines, since there's absolutely no authentication whatsoever. If you manage to find that value and change it, God knows what you could do.
Yes, exactly. I think Callum actually tried to get access to my plot, but he couldn't do it. So he tried to tell the server that he could join my plot. Even though he sent it, it didn't work. So are there other people? Yes, there are other people. I just don't know where they are. They probably get on for 5 minutes and like, wow, this is crappy, and gets off.
Years.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all spheres. There's no actual design for them. Is there anyone in the game that I can find? Everyone starts off at the center of the game.
This just looks like an abandoned Minecraft server. Really?
Yeah, it does. There's no one in the center of town at the moment.
It
There's
looks
no-
like a abandoned Minecraft clone that someone tried to make over a weekend.
Yeah. Bad. But yeah, there's no, like, all of this plot up here is potential for more building plots. And we still don't know what these white blocks are. They're just here. Lots of them. Like, what is this? Weird. Worst FPS and 100% delirious map. Oh my gosh, yes. Well, correction, the 100% delirious maps before this league were way worse. Or, I mean, before, not before, during Heist League were really, really bad.
Okay.
The reason we have bad FPS right now is because we've actually sped up the game. 5x.
5 times. Oh, yeah.
That's why it says 15 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually more than 5, but see if we go back to the actual speed. I mean, for a game like this, you should expect a lot more than this. And we are running at 100% GPU, by the way.
What?
This is their land. Yeah, anytime you log into this game, no matter where you are, it's always 100% GPU. This is the land.
Oh my God. Okay.
Is it bad this game gives me more confidence than my first EU4 game? Are you going to be more critical of games in the future before you donate to them? Yes, absolutely. Give them time to delve interview on your channel. Yeah, I'll try. Is it possible to inject malware to other players because of the horrible non-existing authentication?
Probably, isn't it?
Callum tried to give me resources and could not give me resources. I am not a hacker by any means, so I don't know if it is possible. I am sure it is, just because anything is hackable, right? Especially if it doesn't have any type of security, right? It's definitely going to be hackable. Be careful of those GPU temps if it's 100%. Yeah, our GPU temp is at like, it's not very high. We have a good cooler. What's up?
There was a, like, it's a different game, but it had like a similar fate with lack of authentication and just, you know, being so messed up that you could literally control someone else's client. It was a game called Guns the Duel. It was like a shooting game, but it had similar problems, and you could disconnect people, you could teleport them around, you could, you know, do all sorts of things. So if they have no authentication whatsoever with this, you can possibly do that stuff too. To the point of stealing people's accounts, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Amazon is doing an MMO. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'm sure if you got the right people with the right
World?
set of skills, they could do really terrible things for the fact there's no authentication.
So for the sound of the game,
Oh my god.
this is their sounds.
Okay, that's the part that makes me mad because I work with audio, so.
Yeah, it's really bad. And then their picks. Oh, come on, give me. That's their metal. I get out of crystal here. Their digging is amazing. So check out their animations are like amazing. Check this out. Ready? We're just gonna slap the ground with our shovel. Now you can terraform with crystals. I just don't remember how to do it. And they may have removed that, but we can just go like this. Let's increase this 5x, and we can create. Oh, wrong way. Let's go this way.
And this thing is 7 gigabytes, isn't it?
Well, let me put back stone. Okay. Yeah, this thing is 7.9. Whoops. How do I have negative crystals? Because we use cheat engine to give ourselves as many crystals as we want. That number is the biggest hexadecimal, or like, you know, the biggest number you can actually give yourself with binary. 214748368 is the biggest binary number you can give your number. Oh, see, we went so high we went into a different biome.
7 Fs in there or something like that.
What was that sound? That's the digging sound. Just sped up 5 times.
Oh my god.
You can actually create like all sorts of things. Like I can build this out. It now has this tumor.
Giant sandcastle time.
Yes, giant sandcastle. This is a meme game. This is a yes. And there actually is an edge. We can actually run to the edge and fall off of it. They said it was, you know, infinite, right? Infinite. Where's the center? There's the center. So this way. Well, let me change my speed back so we can fly.
Inspired by
And we'll move at 10x.
No Man's Sky in the center of the galaxy.
Yes. Alright, we're now moving
10
10x to normal speed. Whoa. Did they make it so you can't fall off the edge? Am I just too high? What the heck? There we go. Weird. What is that? Someone placed a huge something.
Wow.
That is awesome. What's the max height?
Is it the table?
No, they got rid of that, but I think it's something else. That's why we
the
couldn't
moon.
fly. Because we're
The
getting
moon
stuck.
From freaking Ocarina of Time. Just need to draw the fates now.
That's why we're
It would
getting
be
stuck, because of
perfect.
this gigantic asset that's blocking us from this side. That's funny.
What a great idea.
Did they block everyone in so no one can get out? Marble texture. Yeah, everything is base textures, base pack textures. But I mean, this whole like fog is just horrible. It's so close and just... Oh, we ran it off and it takes us back into the city. Slow it down a little bit here. The end times are here. I think that mesh with the texture error. Everything is horrible. Issel, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. Hey, you guys want to have your own DreamWorld? You can download Voxel Terrain plugin to Unreal, and there you go. Exactly. Yep. Just download Voxel program, and you can have it. It's like $100 for it, I think, right? That's basically what this game is. It's just voxel, and then all of these buildings are pre-assets made for cinematics. So if we stop, there's no collision because they weren't designed to have collision. They're made to be background props for videos and background images that are not meant to be in player view or like player like reach.
Just thought of something
Yeah, so this is the controls. They tell you right at the beginning. It's a board that tells you what the controls are. If you look, this text is extruded farther than this text is, so they don't even match. And this text over here isn't actually connected to the board. You can see the black text right here. Can you use console commands? I don't know, I don't have a console.
Why create a UI when you can just put a board in the world for people to look up the information on?
Well, if you press, so it's not even on escape, it's on P.
Well,
Like you have, and then even if you hit P again, it doesn't go away. You have to hit the resume button. Otherwise, you can't get back in. You have to hit the resume. It's the first time I'm actually interested in a YouTube drama. Hopefully you will be able to attract more people to your channel by exposing the scam. Thank you. Oh, I hope so too. I want to do more of this kind of content. It's kind of fun. I enjoy it. Need some No Man's Sky builders. Yes.
Wow.
It's so easy to place a collision wall though. It is. But they don't know how. It's just a crappy Second Life. It's not even close to Second Life. This game is not even close to Second Life. If they had done what they said that they were going to do by being able to import assets, yes, this would be similar to Second Life. But they haven't even done that, and they can't. I don't think they know how to do that. Let alone if it's even possible. I means command console. Unreal has a command console where you can enter certain commands default to Unreal Engine. Maybe. I don't know how to do that, so. Would you like to show a really good project and honest dev after all this scam drama? I would, actually. Yes, he can use console commands. The server is authenticated, so he can literally change anything in the server. There you go. With the, oh, okay, let's see. No, it does not work. Nope, it does not come up. So they do have that blocked. They did one thing right. 8 years of game dev experience. I think he says 9 years of game development experience.
Yeah, 9.
He definitely does not. 9 years of maybe writing in a book, but not actual game dev experience. That there's no development in writing on a book.
According to him, all personal
F1 doesn't work either.
Nothing ever got released, yada yada, you know.
Yeah, nothing got released or anything. Yeah.
You can only take his word for it, and that's it.
9 years of dreaming.
I get 60,000, you get white cubes. I gotta go back to 1, otherwise I can't fly. There we go. Yeah, white cubes everywhere. White cubes here, white cubes there. They match the sky, they match the ground, they match the fog. Like, who does flat white fog? No one does. Hard white fog. It's terrible. Has anyone come into the stream defending the game? I think one person at the very beginning did. They said one thing and that was it. 15,000 peppers. I'm surprised the game isn't dead. I mean, it's pretty dang close. With our 5x speed, we're at 2 frames per second. We gotta go to normal speed though. So when we're at normal speed, we have like 8 frames per second while we're looking at our peppers. Ugh. It's hard to move with that frames. 9 years. Well, I have been dreaming for 25 years. There you go. Yeah, so I mean, just put that in there that you have 25 years of dev experience, right? That's because you've been thinking about it for 25 years. That's how it goes. Well, it's a dream world. 9 years of reading AO3 makes me the best-selling author. Yes. All his Discord child mods left him. All of his mods left him. There's only like 1 or 2 people left. There's no one else. There is literally no one else. Someone in Cal's last video said, this video in 1 sentence. I had no expectations, but you still managed to disappoint me. Uh-oh, DreamWorld chat is going mental again.
To their credit, they delivered 100% of what everyone expected.
Josh said, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, dude. You're super interested in funding this project. It looks good, and I think with a little support they could probably make this game awesome. No, I don't think anyone would touch this game because of the things that they've done already. It would be better if someone who had no ties to them tried to create this. I think Callum said he wants to do a dev jam on this game actually, and do it 1 week and see who can produce the game better than they did in 1 week. That took them like over a year. You gotta remember, this game, they say that it's only been in development for 8 months, but they were actually doing Elysium over a year ago. So, which is exactly what this is. I mean, they didn't even change the they didn't even change the name. They still have it as Elysium, which was their original project over a year ago. Elysium. They didn't even change it to DreamWorld. They left it as Elysium, which was their original name for the project. Over a year ago, they started this. Do you think they will stop the project after this or continue the development? So they have to do everything that they said they would do in the Kickstarter. Otherwise, Kickstarter will not. They'll have to refund everyone, right? So all of the stuff that they promised to the backers, so they still have to get pets in here, they have to get mounts in here, and then after that I think they can just disappear. So I think that's what they're probably working on right now, is to try to get those 2 things in here, and then they can disappear. It's optimized with basically nothing in it. Oh yeah. Oh, unoptimized. Yes, it is the worst game. It is not optimized at all. We're using 100% GPU when we're looking at nothing. DreamWorld shut down due to pepper overload. Did they pay people to make positive comments, or the people are that desperate? They tried to pay some people. They tried to pay MMO Bytes, I believe, right?
Yeah. Sticks.
The Immortal Fate, thank you.
Refused the payment, and after that he was like, he pretty much told everyone, right?
Yeah, he basically just told everyone that it was DreamWorld who tried to get them to pay them with 20% future profits.
God, yeah.
No one can give 20% of the company away to one YouTuber. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a completely unrealistic promise.
Yep. Game of 2 people who have no clue about programming and game design could never make a game they're talking about, regardless of the amount of money we throw at them. Exactly. They would have to hire a bunch of people on their team, and no one wants to join their team right now.
So I guess the big question still comes in, do you think it was legitimate fraud, or do you think they were 2 well-meaning people who didn't realize they had no ability to do what they were doing?
That's a good question. It could go either way. If you're looking at their previous history, Zach's previous history with companies and building them up and then just keeping the money and not doing anything with it, then that would be the way that they would go. But how hard, Grit is working on this game, I think Grit legitimately wants this project to succeed, but he doesn't have the ability to do it.
Dude, honestly, here's what I think. I think this is absolute fraud. Not for a second. I think they have hopes to turn this into a game. Main reason being, look at the past, especially for Wolf. Look at his past and what Skiaz just described. Starting things, taking the money and running away with unfinished projects, okay? The key point here is, at first, all he was doing was like web designing. He attempted like actual design for like, there was a clothing, what was it called again? The clothing thing?
The clothing line was called
Bengal? I forgot the name. But and that was the core ages, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now think about the audience for all of those things. How does that audience compare to the audience we have for MMORPGs? There's like essentially nothing in common, right?
Yep.
The way the audience would react to the failure for those products compared to the way the MMORPG community would react to something like this scam, it's completely different. Two completely different worlds. So I think the main reason why it seems like they might be just innocent is because they had no idea what type of community they were dealing with. So, yes, I think it's a scam. Yes, I don't think they're doing this out of innocence when it comes to the product and their intentions. But yes, there was a lot of naivety, and they were just clueless regarding the community, the backlash that they were not expecting. So if there's any innocence, that's where it is.
I am flying. It is a feature. It requires crystals to be able to fly, but because we basically use Cheat Engine to get unlimited resources, we can fly forever. But it does use a lot of crystals. It's like 10 crystals or 5 crystals per second or something like that. It uses a ton of crystals. And you only get like 4 crystals per each one of the flying crystals that you see around the map. So you'd have to collect a ton of them to be able to do what I'm doing. But yes, I am flying because we do have hacked resources. I guess you can't even really call it hacked if you can do it with Cheat Engine, right? Yes, Cheat Engine works on this. They have 0, like, anything. Let's see, where's that big bear?
It's mostly client side.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I actually was talking about a long time ago, is that if you have client side anything, it's a bad idea.
I guess that could be considered MMO innovation. You're allowed to use Cheat Engine on it.
Yeah.
One second. Is there a limit to like the size of the assets that you can place in there?
Yes, there is, and they did fix some of the asset resizing, but clearly you saw that gigantic black screen from before, so they have not fixed it in all senses. They haven't fixed it in all instances, but they did create a cap for certain things. So I would have to look and see if we could make it bigger with Cheat Engine, but right now we're just making a gigantic pile of poop.
If you have any way of measuring, like, if you have any numbers that relate to the size of the assets, you can definitely break it.
Yeah, so there are definitely numbers associated with everything in the game.
No, what I mean is, like, when you're placing stuff, you know, if it gives you any indication when you resize things.
You'd have to search it though, like you'd have to figure out what the search number is, but yeah, it's there. Well, we gotta make this a lot bigger. That's a big bear.
Big bear. Oh god. No.
You need to screen cap that and put the Jeff Goldblum, that's a big pile of shit.
Oh.
Is that just dirt?
It's a pumpkin, but made with dirt. You can take any of the items, any of the assets that you would normally make, and create it in any.
Material?
Yep. Oh, I need more dirt. Hold on, let me get more dirt here.
It's like they took a picture of crap and filled the with that. Oh no.
Alright, let's do this.
Yep, a big pile of poop and a pile of poop. Shitception.
You ready? Here we go, guys. How much should we give ourselves? Oops, ran out of dirt. Oops, zip changing. Never mind, I got 26 million again. Yeah.
Change freeze the value in 9,000. Call it a day.
There you go. We gave ourselves 99,999 dirt. I don't want to give myself max because if I decide to build any more peppers, I still want to be able to see what it actually looks like. That's why all the other ones have a ton of them, but like I actually want to keep track of my dirt ones. I don't want to max it out.
Fair.
Are they taking feedback for the quote-unquote systems in place already? They made one adjustment. One of the ways that people were, you know, replacing ridiculously large objects, they fixed that. So they did fix one thing.
I think you're having a little too much fun sculpting a pile of poop.
I am.
That's all the fun the game can provide.
I know, that's the only thing I can do, right? 234 people watching, 81 likes, really? Yep. It's...
They created defecation simulator.
Yes, they did. We can even have like free falling.
And the game was the very first. The game was the very first project.
Whoops.
Dude. Dude.
All this stuff can be placed anywhere. What's the point of the building plots? Building plots are inside the city. Only you can build inside of your building plot. No one else can build inside your building plot, so that's why you have the building plots inside the city. Oh yeah, I'm leaving it. We should put something on his head though. Oh. A pepper crown. We gotta hold up to my reputation of peppers.
Oh my god.
He's got a crown of peppers now.
Yo, Scoundrel.
Yeah.
The beautiful things that some people are saying. They are aware of you. Thank God they're not that dumb. They are aware of you streaming, but the thing is, like, what some people are saying is just beautiful. Oh, Scales is playing right now too. If you ask me, Epilepsy is a man thoroughly enjoying the game.
Is that what they're saying in their Discord?
I'm reading it for you right now. If you ask me, all I see is a man thoroughly enjoying the game.
Actively trying to crash the game, someone said.
He can't crash the game because there's a Google engineer. So good luck, dummy.
Oh,
dude,
wow.
Come on.
Priceless. That's great.
There's a Google engineer. Yeah, superstar. Dude, come on. How can you
there you go. He's got a pepper hat now. Oh, what's even the point of this game? People could play a multiplayer Minecraft server, create it, and just get exact same experience. Yeah, it would be nice. Like, this is like an upgraded texture of Minecraft, but everything is not done right.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a challenge, yes.
This bear's face. It looks more like a rat. I'm just staring at it and like, rats. We're the rats.
I know, bears don't have that big of a nose.
Rats. The rats.
Yeah.
We're the rats. We creep at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.
And right on the screen, that's the giant rat that makes all of the rules. God damn it.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Oh man.
Let's see what kind of
I
trouble.
went back right a higher
we
tier.
get
For me, it was a
ourselves
Y Combinator backing and Kickstarter seal of approval. It looked bad, but I thought I must have been missing key information for it to have this much acolytes.
LSD Bear got a nice hat though.
This feels like a cheap Chinese knockoff of Minecraft. Minecraft equals no peppers. That's true. DreamWorld equals peppers.
Yep.
The head almost looks like a squirrel from Ice Age. Yeah.
It does. Oh my god, it does.
I did not make the bear. I'm just helping it. I kind of wish we could explore again now. See if people have made more stuff. That's like the only real big thing that people have made. There's a mine right here that you can get a bunch of resources from. I don't think there's anything else like close to this city that we can see. Hold on, let me increase the speed here. Can't handle this slow. There we go. Let's see if there's anything else. It's really hard to tell because the fog is so close. I mean, look at this, like it's so close that we have like no vision distance, and the fog does absolutely nothing for rendering. Oh, here you go. Here's like a monkey or something. Someone made out of dirt. So as long as DreamWorld exists, pepper is the only word you need to know. Yes. Pepper is all we need to know.
The wonderful 3D meme sandbox.
You see 0 server lag yet? Oh, you okay. Here, I'll solve that problem for you. Ugh. I can't even get inside the world. Oh, because there's a gigantic table on top of me.
Yep.
Okay, we'll just have to take it. Can I even get down? Yeah, okay. We'll just take the portal in then. You want lag? Here's lag. Look, we're already like we're gonna where's my thing? Over here. There you go. There's lag. 2 frames per second when we're at 5x speed.
Yeah.
Normal speed 9, 8. Ugh. This is my plot.
Skiazo. Oh god. Here's a spicy one for you, Pepper King. I wonder if the devs will sue Skiazos for harassment, bullying, and cyber attacks.
There's no cyber attacks in this.
Do these people even know what they're saying?
Maybe. That's a render lag on your card. Yeah, but the thing is because of all of these assets, since the loading is right here, like right here, it takes like a minute or 2 minutes, like a minute, the solid minute for you to load into the game, because the more assets there are, the longer it takes to load into the game. And so it takes forever. Like when I first started, it was like instant, you're in. It took me legitimately over a minute to get into the stupid loadings, like to get so I can move around. The more that is created in here, the longer it's gonna take, because everything is already generated on your computer. You would not trust this exe.
All right.
I would not trust it either.
This is beautiful.
I love
Apparently
the 3 different building textures on top of each other.
This is gold, dude. This is gold. Apparently some idiot is reading our Discord on Skiaz's stream. Listen here, dummy. Go fuck yourself. Dude.
Well, thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate it. You're adding to my
yeah,
counts.
right? And the numbers go up. And apparently they think you're stealing content because you're getting Twitch viewers by streaming the game.
How does that do anything? I have access.
Exactly. You paid for it.
Yep. Yeah, so like, wait, so then any person could be sued for it? He's playing a game he owns and he gives his honest opinion. What
here's the
basis
thing.
would be
These
able to sue him on? Exactly.
Yeah. These people seem to think that if you paid for the game, if you actually got access through, like everyone else. If you don't like the game,
Okay, so
then
someone
you're not
said
allowed to.
this is great. My posts are copyrighted. If he reads a comment, that's copyright infringement. False. This is a public Discord for anyone to
It's
get
a
into.
public Discord. Oh
Public
my
domains
God.
cannot have copyright infringement.
Jesus.
So you might want to check your facts on that one. Hating the game should be illegal. Sorry, that's a right.
No. That's a. I am 100% sure that's not for real. I know we're dealing with some really delusional people in here, but that's not for real. Don't worry.
It's
I
getting
can
to the point that
guarantee
even
you.
his textures left him. Yes, my FPS left me. Oh, come on. Who cares what GigaBear thinks of people? Thank you for the follow, Jackaholic. Appreciate it, man. Jack. How's it going, man? What number of
my
peppers will
God.
it take to have the loading time for an hour? Well, if we are at, what is it at, 15,000? When I did it for like over a minute, it's 11,000. So I'm assuming you would probably have to have close to 100,000 or a million, which in our area plot, that is totally possible. That would be really funny. Make it so no one could get into the game. How could I defend this? I'm not defending this.
Nobody is anymore. Well,
Please tell me
some
this is
kids
not
are,
actual
but
back.
they're
No,
kids.
this is not back. This is Pretzel Rocks, guys. This is Pretzel Rocks. This is legit able for me to stream and to use in any video created on YouTube and Twitch.
I don't
It
even-
is DMCA free music for any streamer. Pretzel Rocks. This is not a re-upload. I'm legitimately in the game right now.
Did... No, I don't think they have any.
It hurt
NDAs on
itself
this.
when it released in alpha. Yes.
True.
Thank you, Mike 020 or 0220. Thank you, appreciate it, man. Welcome. You go, man. Tell him. Yes. This, although I think this is probably my favorite part. So I can understand plaques in progress, right?
Hmm.
But they couldn't care to get rid of large text, medium text, and text, which is the basic what they have on there generically. Great.
They left it so they didn't forget how to put it back on.
Yes. They didn't even bother to yep, their code. So the stream thinking they are real. Yes, exactly. Alright, I gotta go grab my daughter from the bus stop. I think we are gonna end it here, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for future ones where, you know, hopefully more people get on and we can really, you know, mess some more up, or maybe we'll do another one where we'll try to hit over like 30,000 peppers. Here's what we'll do. On the next stream, I will have an auto clicker and we
Oh
will
my
just
God.
fill up my entire spot with peppers. That's what we'll do on the next one, guys. We'll see how many peppers we can place in our plot with an auto clicker and just go to town with it. Get ourselves down to like 1 FPS. That's what we'll do on the next one. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, sometime this week, so make sure to subscribe and follow for the next one. That's definitely what we're gonna be doing, guys. And until the next
Good
one,
show,
guys,
brother.
thank you for